Welcome to the Daily Plunge. We are in the book of Acts, chapter 12, verses 18 through 25. Now, we're told that you remember that God had sprung Peter out of jail. He was guarded by 16 soldiers. 2 of them were chained to him at all times, and then God broke him out. Well, the next morning it says that there was no small commotion about what happened. And these 16 soldiers were brought before Herod and interrogated. Now, we may have some concern for these guys, but I would encourage you to consider that these soldiers who guarded the prison were not nice guys. They were engaged probably in the torture and the abuse of prisoners. It's just a par for the course, just part of their daily work. And because Peter had escaped from prison, they're terminated, and they're not given a pink slip. They are given, they're executed. They're put to death. And to recognize that they are part of a corrupt system, and this is part of the playing out of that system. Now, it goes on to say that Herod goes up from his palace in Judea up to his palace in Caesarea. And he had been quarreling with the city-states of Tyre and Sidon. And there's a delegation there trying to work things out with him. And what is the trade dispute over? Food. King Herod has been holding back food. And so this is a real delicate situation. And I think about how often we are willing to compromise ourselves all for economics. Now, they work something out, and Herod gets up and delivers a public speech, and the delegation that is grateful that they're going to get food again for their people praises him and says, well, he is the voice of God. Well, that's hilarious. This is a man that had executed John the Baptist, executed James the apostle, has executed these 16 soldiers, and had imprisoned and executed so many others. And it said that he wouldn't renounce that he claimed that. Yeah, that's who I am. And it says an angel of the Lord struck him down. He was eaten by worms and died. The thing is worms take a long time to kill you. This isn't something that God has just sprung on him either. God has been working on this for a while. His day was coming due, and it has. But then we get to verse 24. But the word of God continued to spread and flourish. And that but, it is a divine, exclamation of something different is happening. Even though there is the world is churning on in its brokenness and sin, the word of God is not stalling. It's not shirking back. It is moving forward because it's empowered by the Spirit of God. And what about us in our own day and age? There's a lot of things that distract us in the news and what's going on around us. And the thing for us as Christians to celebrate is that the Word of God is not stalled. It is moving forward. Well, thank you, friends. Have a blessed day.